Hi guys, this is Harrison and welcome to the Pixel Theory. Today we have From Dust, which is today's Game of the Week. Now, usually I'd be doing Game of the Week with my cousin, but he has no power. So, I will douse this fire with water and wish him, I guess, cable. That makes no sense here, but after that awkward transition, I'll explain to you why the hell there's water everywhere, and why I'm not knowing what I'm saying. So, anyway, From Dust is a game where you're basically in God mode. I can pick things up, throw things down, twirl it all around. I don't really care. It's From Dust. I could do anything I want. Well, with the exception of these challenge modes where you could basically have a set and you go off of there. So basically the story of From Dust is there's this little yellow thing that you're moving around, and that thing is called the breath. And with the breath, you can pick things up, throw things down, twirl things all around. And now this is becoming a child's game. But you get the point right now. It's a strategy game. As you can see, I'm throwing earth into those water holes because on the bottom, marked by that blue umbrella-like thing, you could see that that place indeed is resistant to water. So therefore, I could throw water down and it'll repel it, which will save it from the fire. I know this because I played the campaign before. It's a pretty fun campaign, but it is timely, and it does take a little bit to get used to. This game itself is a pretty easy learning. It has a learning curve that's pretty easy. Anybody could really learn how to do it. It just takes a little bit of time to master how to pick things up and put it down at the right times, because sometimes you got to be quick with it. Like if I had that ball of fire over there that I need to extinguish, I could just run over there and douse it out like that. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's basically the challenge mode right here. As I said, little timely things, you can move around and everything. Now for the cost of this game. This game is on the PSN Xbox Marketplace and the PSN store. And I believe when I bought it, it was $10. I'm not sure if prices have changed. It may be $20, but it shouldn't be more than that right now. So if you have anything in your pocket to spend, this is probably a good game if you like strategy. Also, if you like good graphics. These graphics are very aesthetically pleasing, and it's one of the better games that I've seen. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not what you're supposed to do. After playing this level before, I could tell you that they're all going to die. But I'll just show you what happens when everybody dies over here. That's a very cynical thought. Oh, wait. Maybe he can get over there. No, it's too late. That forest is burning down. So let me tell you right now, what those little guys are doing is they're bringing over those little umbrella things to try to protect that area from the fire. If it's red, it's fireproof. Blue, it's waterproof. And if they have both, then the resistance to both fire and water. Obviously, he didn't get the job done right there, but we're going to try this again, because there is no way I'm letting you see that failure right there. That was just a bad placement of that totem. On the corner, on your left top corner, you could see that there is my my D-pad, and on that D, up, down, left, right, and with those buttons, they fly water. If there's a level where there is water trying to rush in and you need to stop it, you hit it, and for 30 seconds, that water will freeze. It's all under your control for 30 seconds. Another one is Infinite Earth. And what Infinite Earth does is exactly what it says. It's just earth upon earth upon earth. You just have as much earth as you want. That is the good side of the earth, because you could build it up and make sure that you don't get drowned by a waterfall that's coming in. I'll show you. You know what? I'll probably do that next level. I'll probably show you what that looks like. Maybe so. And then there's one that's, I forget what it's called. It's like emptiness, empty matter, something like that. and it basically sucks away everything for a certain period of time. And then there's amplifying the breath, and what that does is that just gives you a greater range of your breath. I forget if this level has the infinite earth, and yep, it does. So as you can see, there's amplify the breath and infinite earth. So what I'm doing is I'm going to circle these guys so that they don't drown. As you see, there's water coming in fairly soon. There you go. And what I'm basically trying to do is I'm trying to get these up as high as they can, because earth does sink, especially if it's sand. It stops sinking, and then you could see that there's vegetation that starts to grow. So I got to wait for a little bit, and I'll be able to do it again. I'm not going to take Warmonkey's thunder. I don't want this really to be a game review, but I'll tell you that it's a really good game in my opinion. Out of 10, I'll give it an 8, just for the facts that the graphics are great and it's pretty easy to play. It's got a nice storyline too. You'll find it pretty interesting. And there are a few things that you could do in regards to trophies. There are a few trophies that you can earn. I don't know if anybody's into that, but just in case they are, it's a pretty easy time to do trophies. I'm gonna look for one. Do I got time? Nah. I probably don't have enough time to do anything. So I'm gonna see you guys later. This is Harrison, and I am signing out. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.